So today I have come to Badbury Rings, which is located in East Dorset, and Badbury Rings is an Iron Age hill fort, so let's go and check it out. So Badbury Rings is now managed by National Trust. There's a little information here should you need it. It is a paid car park, but members can park for free. I believe it's £1 an hour or £3 for the whole day. Okay, I think I'm going to go around and then up just to take in some of this beautiful scenery and of course to talk to you a little bit about Badbury Rings and what it is. Glorious morning. So there's Badbury Rings, the top of the hill there. So it's an Iron Age hill fort. Originally the territory, I'm going to butcher this name because it's really hard to say and I've looked at different pronunciations, but I think it is something like the Durotrigus tribe. Could be Durotrigus or Jus or Guess, I don't know. But Durotrigus tribe, they were the Celtic tribe that were based here in Dorset. And this was part of their territory until the good old Romans came along in AD 43 and claimed it for themselves, as they did. There it is. It's got 3 ramparts and ditches, and the depth of the inner ditch to the top of the ditch is 40 foot. So Badbury Ring stands 327 foot above sea level. These are all the facts that I've been learning. What a glorious day. Okay, I'm nearly at the top, and then we'll start to swing up towards the hill fort itself. So you are allowed to bring dogs here on leads. They do sometimes have grazing livestock, particularly sheep, so obviously you need to be sensible with your doggos. Such a gorgeous day. Come on, sunshine. As you can see, it's fairly accessible. It's a little bit stony and a little bit uneven in places, but it's not too bad. How cute is that? On the grass. Nice spot for lunch. To be advised, there are no toilets here, no refreshments, so bring your own packed lunch if you're planning to come for lunch. Right, I'm going to head in head into the rings. Okay, so I'm getting to the hilly parts now as I get nearer to the Hilllfort itself. Hey, look. This is where accessibility does get a bit harder, unfortunately. Lots of wildflowers. I love them. Love the rapeseed in the field, if that's rapeseed. I could be wrong. I do come from a farming family back in the day, but yeah, I don't really know. In all honesty. This is also a fab place, completely irrelevant to any kind of history or folklore, but for kite flying. I've got really fond memories of picnics and kite flying when I was a kiddo with my parents and brother. Okay. Woo. I'm like inside a ditch now, I think. The bird song is lovely. Right, here we go. Bit of climbing. Look out. Let's point you up so that you're not looking at the path. There we go. Or at me huffing and puffing. Whee! There we go, we're getting higher. Beautiful. So the inner rings are supposed to date to 500 or 600 BC, and the outer rings to around about 800 BC. It's just stunning. Be a pretty good defence, wouldn't it? So if you've got your armies on the inside there by the trees, and you've got the attacking Romans, for example, coming up over these ditches, you're going to have an advantage to see them coming. Although that said, obviously they did Romans did take this as their own in 43 AD, so yeah. Worked to a point. While I'm hearing those crows, I believe they're crows, touch on some folklore. There is a lot of folklore about ravens particularly. They don't sound like ravens to me, but they just reminded me. So one of the folklores is that King Arthur himself fought one of his last battles against the Saxons here, and ultimately defeated them. But it's a tenuous link because it's purely linked to Badbury rings because King Arthur famously fought upon Mount Badon, and you've got Badbury rings. That is literally, I mean, it's pretty tenuous, I'm not going to lie, but there are other places with hill forts in this country with Bad in the name, so you can't really claim it to be a bit of Dorset folklore, but it's cool nonetheless, and it could be, I mean, it could be. So if King Arthur did fight his last battle here, it's said that there's some ravens that haunt the top of the trees here, and that it's believed, again tenuous, that one of the ravens is King Arthur himself in his otherworldly form, that he was changed by witchcraft into a raven, and he now haunts the place of his most victorious battle. But why would you haunt the place of your most victorious battle? I don't know. Would you? Why would you? I suppose you could. So yeah, that's one of the folklores. So ravens do play a part. It's also said that if ravens can be seen, there's like a flock of ravens, or is it a murder or is that crows? A load of ravens, I don't know the terminology specifically, but if you see a load of ravens flying around the top of these trees, then it bodes prosperity for the lord of the manor. And I'm not sure which manor that is, I couldn't find anything further on that. But Kingston Lacey, which is a manor house, is just, well, this is part of the estate, so maybe it's to do with that, but I am not positive on that. I'm just wondering whether I should descend down here. It doesn't look too nice though. I think I will, but I'll stop the video because otherwise it's going to be a you've been framed moment. Stairs! Stairs! Didn't need to try and break my neck. Right, I'm going to take the stairs. Catch you in a mo. This could be the last time I film, as I try and look through the camera and take the stairs. You've got this. Ooh. Whoa, nearly. You hear that at the end, over the last one. So close. So I'm going to go up this bad boy. Lots of bees around, which is lovely. I'm sorry if I'm huffing and puffing. I'm going to listen to it later and cringe probably, but although I walk a lot, I'm not particularly athletic, shall we say. Okay, nearly there. Ooh, there we go. Ah, isn't that stunning? Beautiful Dorset countryside. I'm literally out of breath though. Oh my god. Ah, Nicola, stop eating cakes. Okay. Right. Let's go into the middle part. Oh, there's a shell there. Was it a snail shell? Okay, I'm just doing the camera completely wrong. Ta-da! Yeah, it's a snail. Oh yeah, there he is, look, I can see his little face. Trying to zoom in. Cute. Oh no. Come on camera, come back. Yay! Oh. So I've got like a gimbal. It's awesome, but I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. There's another snail. I won't stop because there's a dog over there. Okay, into the wilderness. Now there is another ghostly story here of a woman who was found, her body was found within the roots of a fallen tree. Now, I couldn't find anything to date this, so I don't know who she was or when she came from, but if true, then her ghost is supposed to frequent these parts. I've gone down the real muddy route here. Oh good. Bear with. Oh no, it's like a map. Badbury rings in the centre there. So we've got Isle of Wight, Isle of Purbeck. Norton Church and Circles, my favourite. I did a video on that last week. Hope you've seen it. If not, please have a watch. Badbury rings. Ooh, I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to have a look. Sounds interesting. Cool. So I think that's about it for the ghost stories from what I'm... Oh no, there was one more. There was it's supposed to be a phantom dog that roams the road that you approach from the south, which is called Beach Avenue. And it's beautiful. Locals will know it well because of all the beautiful trees that line it. And there's supposed to be a phantom dog that runs up and down that road. Specifically, it says in the books that it was an Irish wolfhound. I don't know how they would know that unless you've seen it, I guess, but apparently it's distressed, looking for its master. You can see the car park from here. Oh, there's some water here. Let's go and have a look at that. That sounds really random. Oh, water. Let's go and have a look, but I like it. Oh, there's a ducky. Oh, hey. Off he goes. You can tell I've got young children, can't you? Look. Oh, there's a ducky. They're not even with me and I'm still talking like that. This is pretty. Beautiful. Ooh, squelchy though. I've got a thing about old tree roots. I don't know why, but I do. I just think they're so beautiful. Probably because they look old. I guess it's because they look old, but they've got so much life in them. Life for the tree and for all the insects and birds and stuff. Their little habitat. So peaceful. Can hear the crows. Does it feel spooky here? I don't know. Maybe at night it would, like anywhere. That's just psychological though, isn't it? But it's so cool. Just think how busy this would have used to have been with Celtic warriors and then the Romans, Saxons. That's a large bird. I think it's just a crow. Oh, it's so peaceful. It's still a really important place again for the pagan and druid community. And I'm sure it'll be busy. Beltane is on Monday on the 1st. I'm sure there'll be people of those faiths that will come for ceremonies, rituals and sabbats. Stunning. Up we go. So I'm just walking around the right hand side as you approach from the car park, the right hand side of the HILLFORT, the central part, the clump we think it is now called. Just see what's on this side. I don't think I've walked all the way around, not for a long time anyway. As you can see, just lots of stairs, so it's accessible by stairs, which is handy. But the rest of it is just gravelly, tracky and grass. Lots of families here enjoying it. Lovely to see. Get outside while you can. I always think when I'm walking about like how many people have walked these paths, like how many pairs of feet. It's quite a endless thought when you get into it, really. So pretty. Really hoping this video is going to be better quality than the last one. It's funny, I had a... well, it's not funny, but I mean funny weird. I had a Nikon SLR, which I thought would have been the bee's knees for filming. My first video was filmed in that and it's pretty pants, the quality. So I've just gone to my old, well not my old, but my phone, which is a Samsung A53 5G, and my husband kindly bought me, oh that lovely bird. I'm just going to miss it because she's forgotten how to use it. The irony. There it goes. Yeah, so Samsung A53 and a gimbal. I can't remember the name of the gimbal. Oh, there we are. Zion. Sorry, ending in a N. It's really good. Just getting used to it. It's the first outing with it. I love this time of year when you can hear the bumblebees buzzing in the hedgerow. It's such a lovely sound. Like nature's waking up. That beauty. What have you seen, Mr. Tree? Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed seeing Badbury rings, maybe for the first time, or maybe you've been here yourself. Definitely recommend a visit. Although I understand that you've got to pay for parking, but it is only £3 for the whole day, so that's pretty reasonable these days. Bring a picnic, bring a camera, because you never know what you might capture. You might of course see one of these Roman or Celtic warriors. That would be pretty cool. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.